Here we are with another part of the Journeyman career mode, and just before we get started I forgot to actually save the save after I went on it last time, and it was the 4th of December when I last saved it, so the last couple of results may not be similar to how I ended the previous video, but it was just a little mistake. Hopefully it doesn't impact too much, but now let's just get right into it. We are of course 10th place, 30 points after 19 games, which is pretty alright if I'm being honest. Our goal is to get some sort of European football, and we can see some of the teams we have behind us, like Man City for example. We have the same amount of points as Liverpool, so we need to have a better second half of the season if we want to get European football with Everton. And our squad is looking alright. However, I want to bring in one upgrade, and that is to the attacking midfield part. However, I need to find a new club for Mr. Phillips first, because I don't need 3 attacking midfielders in the team. But the squad is looking pretty solid all around. A decent defense. Pickford is still usable. Our 2 defensive midfielders are alright. The attacking midfield is the weak point with just 80 rating, and I am very happy with our attack, which we of course went for Gordon last episode. But before we make any signings, we have a couple of games to get through. Our first one is away to Newcastle, which ends 1-1. We have made our first sale here, and it is one of our attacking midfielders. It is Phillips who has left the club, but he isn't the only one who will leave the club, as I need some more money in order to get an upgrade on the attacking midfield spot. But we can see Matthew Phillips has left Everton, moved to Newcastle for 32.7 million. I've made a signing, but it is not an attacking midfielder signing. I saw that Jordan Pickford was out injured and he would miss around 3 to 4 weeks with the injury, so we needed a new backup goalkeeper because the 2 other we had at the club simply weren't good enough and also didn't really have any potential. So we signed a young English goalkeeper. He's 18 years old. We signed him from Motherwell. It is Rory Atkins for 15 million euros. Can we beat Chelsea in the 3rd round of the FA Cup? Unfortunately we cannot, and we are out. We have made another sale, and it is Dani Rodriguez who has left us. The 81 rated right winger has left us and joined Aston Villa for 33.8 million, and with Phillips and Rodriguez out, it's time to bring in an attacking midfielder who also can play on the wing. Let's see who it is. And here is our new signing, and you may see who it is. It is Omari Hodgkinson, the English attacking midfielder who has joined us from, I do believe it was Ipswich, and they were in the championship. At least the team I was signing from, he was in the championship, so he's taken the step back to the Premier League. He's 27 years old, 84 rated, can play as an attacking midfielder and can play on the wing. And here we can also see Dani Rodriguez leaving for Aston Villa, but we don't care about that now. We've already gone through that. Here it is, Omari Hodgkinson from Ipswich to Everton for 49 million euros. What a signing he is going to be. And here is Hodgkinson in the team. He can play as a right winger as well, so he is like the right wing backup and also the main attacking midfielder, and he fits the team perfectly. Now everyone in the team is 83 and above, and we can see Pickford is injured, but we now have Atkins as the backup goalkeeper. We also have decent cover as the center back with Binks. We have a Dixon 74 rated, not really ideal for a right back, but we have a decent left back backup in Garcia. The defensive midfield backup is of course Tim. I'll just call him Tim because that's his first name. Attacking midfield option is of course Peters. Right wing is Hodgkinson, and Mundell can play there as well. Mundell can play on both wings, and our striker backup is the young German striker Fischer. So our squad is now looking very solid. Let's hope to have a good and big final second half or second part of the season, because we need to climb up the table. When we look at the table, we can see we are still 10th with 31 points, and we have to get European football. I feel like it's just time for it. We can't go another season without it here at Everton. But can we have a good start with Hodgkinson at the team? It's a home game against Fulham and we win 2-1. Can we follow up the win with a big performance against Man United? We cannot. We lose 3-2. And our next game, it is the Merseyside derby against Liverpool. And as we can see, we are now above both Man City and Liverpool. So if we can beat the Red rivals, we will be 5 points above them, and that would be huge in the fight for European football. Yeah, a win here is a must if we want to have the hope of, first of all, finishing above Liverpool, which would be crazy, and second of all, getting European football. A big game for us. I believe we can do it. And we are using our strongest 11. Pickford is back in net, and it's also the first game we will use Hutchinson. So come on Everton, let's win and get 3 points at Goodison Park. So it's a kickoff here. It is potentially the last Merseyside derby of this Journeyman career mode, as we may be moving clubs after this season. I am not sure yet. It depends on how it ends and how the feeling is, but I wouldn't be surprised if I manage to get a new job after we've done well with Everton, who we of course took over when they were in the Championship. Hutchinson's first touch here while we are controlling the team, and he's drifting well here. Omari Hutchinson, can he keep the ball? Yes, he does, our number 19. He finds James Garner. Garner looks to find Gordon. Back to Garner. James Garner to Igamane. Igamane tries the shot. And Everton have taken the lead with the first proper chance of the game. It is Igamane, our number 9, who gives us the lead and sends Goodison Park in party mode, even though it's just 15 minutes of the game that's been played. Liverpool on the attack here, but Ricky wins the duel and he does very well, our Italian centre-back. Omari Hutchinson looks to find Igamane once again. Igamane, can he score a brace early on, but a good stop by former Everton centre-back Brantwaite. But we keep the pressure on here. It is Gordon. Back to Garner. He finds Anthony Gordon again. He gets past the defender. He keeps the ball. He just gets stopped by Gravenberch. Bombito with a good interception and a good pass to Anthony Gordon. Gordon, Igamane. Igamane once again. He's looking for his brace and he hits the post, and that would have been a wonderful attack if that was put in the back of the net. But Liverpool are struggling really bad here. It is Hutchinson to Greco. Back to Igamane. Omari Hutchinson, but he gets stopped by Gravenberch again. And Liverpool just fail to create something from their attacks all the time. They get stopped every single time. Gordon, can he make it 2-0 to Everton? And he does. And just like another previous time we played against Liverpool, we are unstoppable, and Anthony Gordon doubles our lead. Dusan Vlahovic, can he create Liverpool's first attack of the game? Vlahovic, he tries the shot, and yeah, you can't really give him the space Bombito did there, because if Vlahovic get the time and space, he will find the back of the net. A good finish by their striker. Vlahovic on the attack again. He tries to find Shirky. Back to Vlahovic, and he gets another shot, but Pickford with a good save. Can Liverpool create anything from their corner? They cannot. It's straight at Robinson, and now we can go on the counter-attack. Anthony Gordon to Garner, to Hutchinson, who finds Sons down the right. Pau Sons, and it's a horrible touch by our Spanish winger, but he wins the ball. Liverpool just mess at the back. Pau Sons with the shot. Mamashvili with the save, and that should have been 3-1. Finds Igamane. Igamane back to Hutchinson. Hutchinson, he tries the long range shot here. Omari Hutchinson, a decent attempt. Ryan Shirky, can he equalize for Liverpool? He finds Dusan Vlahovic. Vlahovic to Gravenberch, and we have thrown it away. We could have gone up 3-4, even 5-0. Instead, it is 2-2, and Liverpool have bounced back very well here at Goodison Park. And yes, it's not the best of defending from us once again, and it's a shame because we were on the verge of absolutely destroying our rivals in the Merseyside derby. Peters, we are looking to bounce back straight away. Peters, who's come on as a sub, and that should have been a free kick to us, but the referee decides not to give it to us, and if he would have, I am sure we would have scored. So the referee is clearly on the Liverpool side here. Liverpool on the attack again. It's Torre. He tries the shot and he scores, and Liverpool have made an insane comeback against us, and they are now leading 3-2. And Liverpool on the attack again. Are they going to make it 4-2? Is Torre again? Binks managed to make a big tackle. Maybe we can create something from the last chance of the game. Peters finds Anthony Gordon. Use your pace, Gordon. Use your pace, but we need support. He can't do it alone, can he? He cannot do it alone, can he? He cannot do it alone, can he? He cannot. Igamane. And that is a poor pass by our striker, and that is game over. Liverpool made an insane comeback to win 3-2, and that is so disappointing. And with that horrible loss against Liverpool, sees Liverpool now being above us in the league with a single point. Hopefully that game don't cost us too much as we had it in our pocket. We were leading 2-0. Can we bounce back away to Bournemouth? Yes, we can with a 3-2 win. It's Arsenal up next at Goodison Park and we lose 3-1. Brighton away from home can be difficult, but we win 3-2 once again. Next up, it is Wolverhampton at home and we lose 3-2. It's all 3-2 right now. And it seems like we are just stuck at 10th place at the moment. We are now 4 points behind Liverpool, who are 7th. So we need to take 4 points on them if we want to get European football at Everton next season. Man City are still behind us. I have no idea what they are doing this season. But next up, it is Aston Villa, who are, let's see where they are. They are 3rd in the league, so it will be a difficult game, a big one. It's away to Aston Villa, but let's just take a look at our top goal scorers first. Igamane is our top goal scorer. He has scored 17 goals, got 6 assists. Anthony Gordon has scored 13 and got 4 assists. Pausans 6 goals and 5 assists. Our left back 3 goals. Let's take a look at Atkinson. In the Premier League, he has 7 games, 1 goal and 3 assists, which is, yeah, it's alright. I mean, his assist ratio is good, so I'm happy with the signing so far. It's also gone up a rating already. But here it is, a tough away game at Villa Park. We will know it will be difficult. It's never easy at Villa Park, especially as they are now 3rd in the league. But it's a huge game, huge opportunity to take big 3 points. Go on, Everton. It looks like Aston Villa will have the first attack of the game. Jacob Ramsey with a good cross. But thankfully, our left back Meyer knows how to deal with the cross, but because that was a very dangerous cross by Jacob Ramsey. James Garner finds Pausans. Robinson, who's joined the attack. He looks to find Igamane, but a good interception by the Villa defender, and now they are on the counter-attack. Ollie Watkins. He finds Bugard. Back to Watkins. Come on, let's take him out. Let's take him out. Let's win the ball, guys. Don't let him play through us. Don't let him play through us. Bombito, nice job. Greco with a good pass wide to Sons. Garner, Omari Hutchinson. We know what he's got in his locker, Omari Hutchinson, and it's so close to perfection. Ollie Watkins on the attack. It's a good ball by the Villa the Villa winger, sorry, but a good save by Jordan Pickford. Anthony Gordon. He uses his pace. Hutchinson is with him. It's a good pass. Hutchinson looks for the cross, but that is just a woeful cross by our English attacking midfielder. Jacob Ramsey now on the attack. Aston Villa are looking to find the back of the net for the first time of the game. It's Ollie Watkins. Another good save by Jordan Pickford, despite our number 1 being 37 years old. It's not been the most exciting of games so far after that Liverpool game. Nothing will be, but it's still goalless here. Not really any big chances for either team. Some half chances here and there, but maybe they are looking to create something. Jordan Pickford. And it's a goal by Martin Ødegaard, who's now at Aston Villa. I can't believe it. As soon as I say it's not been an exciting game, he does that. And why didn't Pickford try to die for it? I mean, that wasn't even such great of a shot, was it? Did it take a deflection? I don't think. No, it didn't. That is just poor goalkeeping by our captain in goal. Morgan Rogers against Meyer. Rogers gets past him. Yes, he does. Back to Ollie Watkins. Watkins finds Bugard, but thankfully Pickford saves it this time. Now use our strength and go on the counter-attack. Omari Hutchinson, Gordon is with you. It's a nice ball. We need some help. Hutchinson is with him, so is Pausans, he gets into the box. Pausans, our Spanish winger, and that is wonderful done by our Spanish right winger, Pausans, and we are back in the game. That is a beautiful goal by our number 18. Greco wins it, and maybe we can score back-to-back goals here straight away. Pausans, he finds Anthony Gordon, he can't find the shot and get it away. He finds, who is this? It's James Garner. Back to Sons. Hutchinson. We still keep it there. Anthony Gordon. And that has to be a goal. Gordon. And we win it high up the pitch. We are creating all sort of problems here for Aston Villa. But the cross by Gordon is horrible. And he has been not at his best in the last, this game really. Igamane. A good ball to Sons. Maybe we can find a winner here. We can't. It's straight at Diego Costa. But we keep the pressure on. Omari Hutchinson in the 90th minute. possibly the last chance of the game. Our January signing does it and secures us all 3 points. And that should be game over unless the referee wants to add on a couple of more minutes. If we concede now, I will be very, very sad. Thankfully we don't, and we win. We had the comeback this time. 2-1 win, come on. And of course, despite winning the game, we are still in 10th place. However, we are now 4 points behind Fulham, who are 11th, so we are getting closer to the Europa spots. We are now just 1 point behind it. However, Liverpool, West Ham and Brighton all have 1 game lesser played than us, but we are definitely in the mix. Can we get back-to-back wins? We are up against West Ham at home and it's a 0-0 draw. Brentford away from home up next and it's another 3-2 win. Leeds at home should be a win. Sure, it's a 1-1 draw. Burnley up next at Turf Moor and we win 2-1 and pick up all 3 points. Home game against Chelsea, it will be difficult and we'll lose 3-1. Next up, it is Tottenham, who are in 6th place. We are still 10th, of course, but if we win against Tottenham, we can climb up to 6th place. So it's a huge game, huge opportunity to get into the Europa League spots, or Europa League, I do believe it is, or Conference League, I have no idea. At least get into the spots for European football. If we lose, it will be very, very difficult, but if we win, I have the belief that we can do it. It's against Spurs, they have 54 points, we have 51, come on, up the toffees. But before that, just take a quick look at the stats. Igamane is still our top goal scorer. He scored 18 and got 9 assists. Gordon's 13 goals, 5 assists, and Pausans 9 goals, 4 assists. Hutchinson now up to 4 goals and 5 assists in 17 games. However, the Carabao Cup games wasn't for us. So for us, 14 games, 3 goals, 4 assists. It's a huge game in the race for Europa football. If we win, we are there. If we lose, it will be difficult up the toffees. Brennan Johnson are going straight up the attack here. However, he stops and Mayer wins it. Now Jed Spence is out of position and we know we got room to attack Gordon. And that is just horrible by Anthony Gordon. His poor form continues. And we lose the ball here and Fabio Silva tries his luck from long range out, but an easy save for Pickford to make. Robinson, he finds Pausans, who's made a run behind the defense of Tottenham. He gets past Dragusin, it seems like. Gordon, Anthony Gordon, you got to get the shot off. And he went too far with it. We still keep the pressure on. Hutchinson, Igamane and Dragusin wins it, and that should have been 1-0. The way for Tottenham. He finds Fabio Silva and Fabio Silva shoots straight at Pickford. And now we are on the attack. James Garner, and that is a horrible choice. I tried to find Igamane, but Garner didn't want to listen. He just tried to find Sans. And Bombito completely mistimes it. That is horrible, but thankfully Jordan Pickford saves that one as well. And now we are on the counter-attack after Tottenham had a corner. It is Robinson. He finds Sans. Surely Sans, you got to reach it. No, another wasted chance by us. And we have to take our chances better if you want to beat a side who's higher up the table. Hutchinson wins it. It's another poor ball loss by Tottenham to Igamane, surely this time. Igamane shoots and scores, and he sends Everton into the lead at Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. And our number 9 is back on the score sheet. Tottenham are looking to score right before the end of the first time. Thankfully, they fail to do so. Carreras, Doe, Fabio Silva. He tries the shot once again, and Pickford makes another good save. And we lose it again. It's another big save by Pickford. And we have lost it way too many times in dangerous areas. Thankfully, Pickford are on it today. Igamane. Anthony Gordon makes the run down the left. Anthony Gordon against Jed Spence. Anthony Gordon wins it. Can he make it 2-0? He cannot. Livakovic with a big save. And another failed opportunity by our star attacker Anthony Gordon. Greco. Igamane is behind their defense. Igamane, he shoots. Igamane scores, of course. Our number 9 has a brace tonight. And it's 2-0 to Everton over Tottenham. Pausans, and we are looking to make it 3 here. Robinson, Igamane, he tries it with his weaker foot, but Livakovic saves it, and almost a hat-trick for Igamane. Mayer, Anthony Gordon. And it seems like it's game over for Tottenham. And Igamane, he makes it 3, he scores his hat-trick. and that is definitely game over. We have won a huge game for the Europa League spots, or even Conference League or Champions League or whatever. I have no idea what's going on higher up the table. We are now at least above Spurs, I do believe, on the table, and that is a cold finish from our striker. And that is a big win for Everton against Tottenham, as we of course aim to get Europa football, and now we are definitely on the right path after beating Tottenham 3-0, and it's now looking very good. We are finally above the 10th place we seem to be stuck to. We are now 6th in the league, but it's just 3 points between 6th and 11th, so it's still a lot of job to do. And let's just take a look at our fixtures left. We have Crystal Palace at home, Man City at home, Norwich away, and Nottingham Forest away. So we don't have the easiest of fixtures, but we don't have the most difficult ones either. It is Crystal Palace at home to start it off, and we lose 1-0. And now we have Man City at home. They have of course underperformed massively, and we win 2-0. That's big. Up next is Norwich away from home, and a big 3-1 win. And with one game left to be played, we are 6th place. Brighton have played 36 games, while the rest have played 37. Newcastle have 60 points. We have 60 points. West Ham have 58, and so do Tottenham. So we need to get a result in our last game. It is against Nottingham Forest, who are 14th. They don't really have anything to play for. So please, let's end the season on a high. Chelsea are, as we can see, leading the Premier League. And can we do it? We need a win to be 100% secure, and if we don't win, we rely on the other teams to draw points as well. Come on, Everton, please. We win 1-0, and we have secured European football with Everton Football Club. And as we can see, we have finished 5th place in the league with 63 points. We were just one little point away from getting Champions League football if we just hadn't lost that, or if we had won that Liverpool game that we lost 3-2, where they made a comeback. We would have been playing in the Champions League, but we will definitely take this. That is a big season from us, and yeah, it wasn't really that close in the end. It was 2-3, or actually 7th place would have got Conference League, so we were like 5 points safe from not getting Europa football, but that is absolutely massive from us. As we can see, Chelsea won the Premier League by just losing 2 games, and the FA Cup was won by Brighton beating Chelsea 2-0. Carabao Cup was won by Chelsea beating Coventry 3-1, and the Champions League is between Arsenal and Man City. And we can see that Manchester City won the Champions League final 3-1. And this is of course how the Everton team is looking now. It's our 3rd season, I do believe it is, at the club. I think it's season number 3 here at Everton, and Pickford has actually gone up to 84 rating again, despite being 37 years old. But Robinson 83, Bombito 83, Ricky has gone up to 85. He has been absolutely amazing. Meyer is 83 rated, Greco 83, James Garner 83, Hutchinson 85. What a signing he has been. I do believe he is the key reason to us securing Europa League football. Sansi is up to 86, Gordon 87, and Igamane is 84. Igamane was also our top goal scorer, of course, with getting 24 goals and 10 assists. So he was also the player who got the most assists for us. Anthony Gordon 15 goals, 6 assists. Pausans 9 goals, 6 assists. 5 goals from Meyer as our left back. 10 goal contributions from Hutchinson. Peters 8 goal contributions, 7 from James Garner, 2 goals from our centre back Ricardo Ricci. Pickford even picking up 1 assist, and Greco actually got 4. And I have decided that since we got Europa League football and had such a good end to the season, we will stay at Everton for at least 1 more year. I want to play with them in Europa, and I think the team deserves so as well. We have built a pretty cool team here, with fun players such as Gordon, Igamane, of course, Hutchinson, Ricky I'm a big fan of. So yeah, I enjoyed the team. No reason to move from this project yet. Hopefully you agree with that, but please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and I will talk to you guys next time.